The year was 1982. Children in a small Vermont town were waiting for their school bus on a crisp February morning. Their laughter and chatter were cut short by a chilling discovery. Partially concealed in the snow lay the lifeless body of an infant, later known as Baby Doe. The children's innocence was shattered as they alerted the authorities. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community. The news of Baby Doe's death spread quickly. Residents were both heartbroken and bewildered. The mystery surrounding Baby Doe's identity and the circumstances of his death, law enforcement immediately launched a full-scale investigation. Despite their tireless efforts, the case quickly went cold. The case remained a haunting presence in the town. Residents held on to the hope that one day the truth would be revealed. The initial investigation into Baby Doe's death proved frustratingly inconclusive. An autopsy was performed, but the results were inconclusive. The medical examiner could not determine a definitive cause of death. The lack of clear answers only deepened the mystery surrounding the infant's demise. Investigators were left with more questions than answers, their determination to uncover the truth fueled by a mix of frustration and a deep sense of responsibility to Baby Doe. Despite the lack of physical evidence, investigators pursued every lead, however slim. They conducted countless interviews, chasing down every rumor and whisper that circulated through the community. Residents were eager to help, offering any information they thought might be relevant. But as days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months, the leads dried up. The investigation hit a wall, leaving investigators with a profound sense of frustration and a lingering sense of responsibility to Baby Doe. With no clear leads and the investigation at a standstill, authorities decided to bury the unidentified infant. They named him Matthew Isaac Doe, a poignant reminder that even in death he would not be forgotten. A small funeral was held, attended by members of the community who had never met the child but felt a deep connection to his story. They mourned the loss of his innocence and the future stolen from him. The burial marked a solemn chapter in the Baby Doe case, but it was far from the end. The case may have gone cold, but it was never forgotten. Investigators held on to the hope that one day advancements in forensic technology might provide the breakthrough they desperately needed. They carefully preserved all evidence collected, knowing that even the smallest detail could prove crucial in the future. Their unwavering dedication to solving Baby Doe's case was a testament to their commitment to seeking justice for the most vulnerable members of society, even when the trail had long gone cold. As years turned into decades, the field of forensic science underwent a revolution. DNA technology, once a nascent field of study, advanced at an unprecedented rate. What was once considered science fiction was rapidly becoming a reality, offering new hope for solving cold cases that had long eluded justice. For the investigators who had never given up on Baby Doe, these advancements offered a glimmer of hope that had long seemed out of reach. In the early 2020s, the Vermont State Police partnered with a specialized DNA laboratory renowned for its groundbreaking work in forensic genealogy. This cutting-edge technology allowed investigators to analyze degraded DNA samples and compare them against vast databases of genetic information. The goal was to identify potential relatives of Baby Doe, providing a roadmap to finally unraveling the mystery of his identity. The collaboration between law enforcement and forensic scientists marked a pivotal turning point in the case, breathing new life into an investigation that had been dormant for far too long. The DNA laboratory got to work, painstakingly analyzing the limited genetic material extracted from Baby Doe's remains. The team employed innovative techniques to piece together fragments of DNA, gradually building a genetic profile. The process was meticulous and time-consuming, but the scientists understood the weight of their work. They held in their hands the key to unlocking a decades-old mystery and bringing closure to a community that had waited for answers for far too long. After months of painstaking analysis, the moment of truth arrived. The laboratory had a match. They had identified a close relative of Baby Doe. a breakthrough that sent shockwaves through the investigation. Armed with this crucial lead, investigators could now begin to piece together the puzzle of Baby Doe's identity and the circumstances that led to his tragic death.